Akira is left shocked when he sees a picture of the doctor riding a horse on the wall, meaning the doctor was his knight. The cup he was drinking from earlier also has a chessboard pattern, so Akira assumes the coffee was drugged. A nurse watches them through the door, but doesn't do anything to save the doctor. She walks in only after he is dead and asks Akira what his next move is. Akira runs outside, trembling in fear, when he comes across a little kid holding a drawing with the current format of the chessboard. It is clear that he is also involved in the game when he asks Akira the same question. Akira answers that he wants to move the king to the E2 position. The kid tells him that the king will end up dead, making Akira run in the other direction. He gets a vision of people who have died because of the game and starts hallucinating chess pieces trying to kill him. As he runs away, he reaches a parking lot where the cars have been parked in the format of the chessboard. Unaware of this, he gets in the car that is supposed to be the bishop and tries to start it. However, similar to a bishop in chess, the car only moves diagonally. He leaves that car alone and gets on the one that denotes the rook. The car doesn't start because it is the opponent's turn to play. The rook from the other side crashes into his car, killing his rook. Akira is tripping balls. Following that, Akira goes to his old house, only to see that it is on sale. The rook, also known as the castle, was actually his house in real life. Now that Akira gets the hang of real-life chess, he realizes that the queen is his wife, Kumi, and her life is in danger as well. He goes back to the old man's home, claiming that he wants to quit playing the game, and asks for his wife. However, the old man asks Akira to accept his defeat and remove his king to the end of the game. This again reminds Akira of the time he was humiliated after losing a match with the Super Blue. He decides, screw his wife, his pride is more important. With determination, he continues playing the game and asks the old man to move his king forward. The game goes on for a long time, and most of their pieces are out. At last, Akira is only 2 steps away from winning the game, and the old man can do nothing to save his king. However, before he can play his turn, 2 men in suits forcefully take him away. In the following scene, the old man and Akira are in a stadium that has a life-size chessboard in the middle. The chess pieces are people who will die with a single wrong move. The old man says that their situation is similar to an Arabian king who used to play chess with his prisoners, killing them on the spot. He states that chess is a game without emotion because the players sometimes have to sacrifice their own pieces in order to win. For Akira to win the game, he will have to move a knight to checkmate. However, if he does that, the old man will kill his queen. Akira turns around to see that the queen is actually his wife, Kumi, who has been tied up and is held at knife point. With tears in her eyes, she shakes her head, asking Akira to save her. Now, Akira can either win the game or lose his wife forever. He tries to move from his box to stop the man, but a sniper rifle fires close to his legs as a warning that moving will get him killed. The old man asks him for the last time if he wants to sacrifice the queen or accept his defeat. He also adds that a real champion would think logically and do what is needed to win the game. But Akira tells him to save the queen without hesitation. His wife is more important to him than winning a match. Everyone is shocked at his decision. He moves in front of her and spreads his hands, accepting his defeat. The opposing knight walks towards him with a knife and stabs him. At last, Akira falls to the ground. However, after his death, the old man smiles and claps for him in appreciation. Just then, Kumi's hands are untied. She smiles while looking at her husband's body, clearly delighted with what just happened. More surprisingly, the man who died in the first round, Dr. Tomoda, the nurse, and everyone else that Akira met during the game arrives at the arena while clapping for him. Then, Akira gets up from the floor, confused as to why he isn't feeling any pain. It turns out that the knife he was stabbed with was fake. It is then revealed that the game was a trick to get Akira out of his depressive episode and make him play chess again. He has been in a worse mental condition since losing the last match with Super Blue. So, to help him get better, this crowd of people traumatized him for life. The doctor with Kumi and the old man orchestrated the entire game as a part of shock therapy. The old man is actually the inventor of Super Blue. He wasn't happy that his creation had made a great chess player like Akira stop playing. So to make up for his mistake, he organized and funded the game. This entire time, Akira was playing with Super Blue, who had been passing answers to the old man through his earpiece. The man reveals that the computer couldn't comprehend Akira's self-sacrificing move, because of which it has malfunctioned, meaning that he has finally won a game against the Super Blue. The movie ends as Akira and his wife hug, while everyone else claps for them.